Today we'll be explaining what is Brand24 and how is Brand24 used. So, what is Brand24? Brand24 is a media monitoring tool with powerful analytics. It monitors the length and breadth of the internet in search for the keywords you provide. Brand24 is also used to identify and analyze online conversations about their brands, products, and competitors across the web. Brand24 is also owned by Mike Sadowski. In my task, I did research about trending hashtags of Roland Garros. Okay, what is a trending hashtag and its importance? A trending hashtag is to show you some of the most popular posts that were tagged in a hashtag. Trending hashtags are important because individuals can see a 100% increase in engagement, while brands can see a 50% increase in engagement by using hashtags. Hashtags make it easy for people to find their social media content and increase social media engagements and attract new customers. Each hashtag is individually searchable. So, how to export data from app brand24.com. First, you need to log into your account on your brand24.com using the credentials. Once you're logged in, navigate to the project or campaign from which you want to export data. On the project dashboard or within the specific campaign, look for an option like Export Data or Download Data. It may be located in a setting menu represented by an icon such as Download button. Click on the Export or Download option to insert the data to export process. Depending on the platform, you might be able to select a specific data, parameters, or filters before exporting. This allows you to refine the export data accordingly to your requirements. Choose the file format for the export data. Common options include like XLS, Microsoft Excel. Confirm your selections and indicate the export process. The platform may take some time to generate and prepare the export file, especially if the dataset is too large. Once the export is complete, you should be promoted to download the file to your computer. Save it to a location of your own choice. So now I'm going to explain how to get data onto an Excel sheet. First, you need to access Brand24 dashboard. Log into your Brand24 account and navigate to the dashboard. Configure your project. Set up a project in Brand24 to monitor the hashtags you want to track. For example, I decided to track Roland Garros. Enter the relevant keywords or hashtag related to your brand or industry. Customize the filters and setting as per your own requirements. Monitor data. Allow Brand24 to collect data for a specific period of time. This will enable the system to generate trending hashtags based on your mentions. Export the data. Once you have enough data, you can export it from Brand24. Brand24 provides an export figure that allows you to download data into Excel. Download the data. Locate the export option with Brand24 and select Excel. Choose the specific data range and export the file. Open it on Excel. Open Microsoft Excel on your computer. Then you import the data. In Excel, go to the File tab or select Open to import. Organize data. Review the imported data in Excel. You may need to rearrange or format the data to suit your requirements. For example, filter out unnecessary columns or rearrange the order of the columns. Save the file. After organizing the data, save the Excel file to your desired location on your computer. How to clean up the data of Brand24. First, open the data. Open the exported data file from Brand24 in a spreadsheet software like Microsoft Excel. Remove unnecessary columns. Identify any columns that contain irrelevant information or are not required for your analysis. Handle missing values. Check for any missing values in the data. You can either delete rows with missing values, replace them with a placeholder value, or incorporate missing values based on the able data. Remove duplicate entries. Look for duplicate entry in your date. This can happen if Brand24 captured the same mention or hashtag multiple times. Standardize formatting. Check for formatting inconsistencies such as inconsistent capitalization, various of in-date and time formats. Validate and correct data. Review the data for any errors or inconsistencies. Reference the data with other sources or external references to ensure accuracy. Filter and sort data. Use filtering and sorting options in your spreadsheet software to focus on specific subjects or data to arrange the data in a meaningful way. Save the clean data. Once you completed the clean up process, save the clean data in a new file. Okay, how to put data into graphs. First, you need to export the data from Brand24. So, log in your Brand24 account and navigate to the desired project or campaign that contains the data you want to analyze. Export the data in a suitable format such as Excel. Make sure the exported file includes necessary information for creating the desired graphs such as your date, your time, metrics, and labels. Then choose a graphing tool. There are several graphing tools available that can help you to visualize data. For example, I use Excel. Import the data into graphing tools. Open the graphing tool of your choice and import the export data file. Most tools provide options to import data from various files formats. Ensure that the data is correctly imported and the columns are properly recognized. Select the graph. Identify the type of graph that best represents your data and the insights you want to convey. Common types include like line graphs, bar graphs, pie charts, scatter plots, and histograms. Configure graph parameters. Customize the graphs according to your requirements. This includes specifying your x-axis and your y-axis variabilities, selecting colors, adjusting scales, setting labels and titles, and adding legends or annotations. Generate graph. Once you have configured the parameter, generate the graph based on your data. The tool will create the graph according to the settings you specified. Refine and customize. Review the generated graph and refine it as needed. You can modify the styling, layout, axis labels, and other visual elements. Save and share. Save your graphs in a suitable format, like PDF. Okay, so in front of me I have the most active public profiles, and it is explained in a bar graph and a pie graph. There are two mentions that are equal with each other, Eurosport Tennis and Tennis Actu. Both have just 5 mentions. Eurosport Tennis is the most popular on Instagram and Facebook. With Eurosport Tennis, you can see the latest results and other upcoming events. These two public profiles is the most active because most of the people have Instagram and Facebook and follow them on social media to get ahead of the tournament that is taking place on Monday. Increased media coverage. The French Open is widely covered in the media, including television broadcasts, online streaming, news articles, and social media updates. As a result, public profiles of tennis players and tennis organizations, sport journalists, and more interest and involvement. Fan engagement. During important tennis tournaments such as Roland Garros, tennis fans are extremely enthusiastic and actively engage with their favorite players and teams. They follow developments, offer their thoughts, cheer their favorite players, and join in online discussions. This increased fan involvement leads to an increase in activity and tennis-related public profiles, player performance and results. Roland Garros features tiered matches and high-stakes rivalry among the world's top tennis players. Outstanding performances, upsets, records, and unusual outcomes attract a lot of interest and conversation online. Fans, media outlets, and sport-related profiles frequently express their reactions, analyses, and forecasts, leading to increased activity of public profiles. With all this information above, I could calculate the mean, median, and mode. So the mean you can work out. You collect the data, set you want to calculate the mean for, then you add up all the values in the data set, divide the sum by the total number of values in the data set, and the resulting then is your mean. So the median is a range of values in the data set in ascending or descending order. Then if the number of values is odd, the median is in the middle value. If the number of values is even, the median is the average of the two middle values. Then you take the two middle values, you plus it together, and then you divide it with 2. Mode, you identify the values that appear the most frequently in the dataset. If there's no value repeated, the dataset is said to have no mode. Okay, so the top public profiles. As one can see, the highest top public profiles is Sony Sport Network, as the profile is 61% of the chat. Sony Sport Network is owned and operated by Sony Pictures Networks. Sony Network brings also a high-quality package content to deliver a distinct experience that appeals to audience and has helped create new fans to sports events in the Indian subcontinent. 120,000 people is influenced by Sony Sport Network. In the future, the Sony Sport Network will grow into more channels because there is so many people that watch sport that cannot attend to the stadium itself. Roland Garros is one of the 4 Grand Slam competitions, the others being the Australian Open, Wimbledon, and the US Open. These events receive extensive media coverage and attention from tennis all around the world. As a result, Roland Garros players have the opportunity to demonstrate their talents in global scale, reaching a greater audience and raising their public profiles. Media coverage. The competition is widely covered in the media, both on television and numerous internet platforms. Sport journalists frequently report and analyze players' matches, interviews, and on-court performances, which helps to increase their visibility and public recognition. Opportunities for performance. Roland Garros gives players the opportunity to compete against the top-ranked opponents. Success in the competition, particularly progressing through the rounds or pulling off noteworthy upsets, can garner attention and respect from fans and the media alike. A player's public profile might rise dramatically as a result of strong performance on the court. Opportunities for sponsorship and endorsement. High-profile individuals frequently draw commercial interest from sponsors and businesses. Tennis players that excel at Roland Garros may obtain endorsement and sponsorship offers, increasing their visibility and income potential. The impact of social media. Social media platforms have evolved into great tools for athletics to communicate with fans, share updates, and express their personalities. Tournaments such as Roland Garros give venue for players to interact. From this information above, I could calculate the mean, median, and mode. So the mean is 10.3%, the median is 3%, and the mode is 120,000. Okay, so the most influential sites. Above I gathered information on a bar graph, and a line graph. These are the four sites that are equal with each other. Twitter.com, TikTok.com, Medium.com, and sportfactory.vp.pl are equal. For that reason, most people use Twitter, TikTok, and Medium as influence sites to website or online platforms that have a large impact or influence on a specific industry, field, or target audience. These websites are well known for their ability to influence public opinion, drive trends, and attract a big audience or readership. Influence sites can vary across different domains, such as hashtag Roland Garros. In the future or further in Roland Garros, the influence sites will increase because live updates and scores during these tournaments, tennis fans around the whole world rely on influencer sports websites, news outlets, or dedicated tennis platforms to acquire real-time updates, match scores, and analyses. These websites frequently give minute-by-minute coverage, making them a go-to source for fans who are unable to watch the games live. Roland Garros attracts a lot of media attention, and important sports websites and news agencies publish articles, figures, and expert analyses about the tournament. Fans and followers visit these websites for in-depth coverage, interviews, and insights into the players, matches, and the overall event. Predictions and reviews. Prior to games, influence sport websites frequently publish predictors and previews that analyzes player performances, strengths, weakness, and likely results. Fans are eager to learn such stuff. Social media engagement. During Roland Garros, social media platforms plays a critical role in increasing the influence sites. Websites that offer compelling and searchable information, such as match highlights, play interviews, behind-the-scenes footage, and interactive surveys, are more likely to gain awareness and impact as their following grows through social media platforms. Fan community and decisions. During important tournaments such as Roland Garros, influence sites, forums, blogs, or online communities thrive. Fans can use these sites to communicate, discuss matches, share opinions, and engage in friendly decisions. Websites that host such community gain clout by encouraging active participation and providing a forum for fan interaction, player profiles, and statistics. During Roland Garros, websites that provide throughout players' profiles, historical statistics, head-to-head records, and performance analyses become useful resources for fans and bettors. These websites feed the audience desire for data-driven insights, which can greatly change the influence and traffic. With this information above, I could then calculate the mean, median, and mode. So, the mean was 9.4, the median was 10, and the mode was also 10. Okay, trending hashtags. The most popular hashtag is hashtag Roland Garros with 43%. This hashtag is popular because Roland Garros took place between the 20th of May till the 11th of June. People are predicting what will happen with these games. There are 83 mentions about Roland Garros. Roland Garros is started on Monday the 22nd and was ending 11th of June. The hashtag and mention will increase during the period of Roland Garros because the people is going to mention and hashtag who is going to take the big win in the final round of the Roland Garros. And of course, if the people who were at the stadium, they will hashtag and mention Roland Garros. Roland Garros is one of the most popular tennis tournaments, so therefore the mentions and hashtag will decrease by day. Excitement and engagement. Sporting events such as Roland Garros create a lot of excitement among spectators. Unexpected events, spectacular performance, upsets, and memorable highlights arise as matches progress. Fans express their excitement and participate in decisions about these events and social media platforms by utilizing tournament-relating hashtags. This increases involvement, raising the number of trending hashtags. Interaction with the community and fans. Roland Garros attracts a global audience of tennis fans who gather online to offer their thoughts, ideas, and responses. Fans debate match outcomes, player performances, forecasts, and strategies, resulting in a thriving online community. Using hashtags help fans to interact with and one another, locate like-minded individuals, and participate in tournament-related conversations. News updates and live commentary. Hashtags allow users to easily track live updates and commentary on tournaments. Specific hashtags are frequently used by media outlets, journalists, and tennis professionals to deliver real-time information, share match scores, post interviews, and offer analysis. Fans who wish to stay up to date on the latest happenings can use the hashtags to get current feed of Roland Garros related information. The number of hashtags associated with players which contributes to the overall trending hashtags throughout Roland Garros. Companies, brands, and sponsors involved with this event use popular hashtags to promote their products, services, or campaigns on social media. They develop content that is related to Roland Garros and use pertinent hashtags to reach a larger audience and gain recognition. These marketing efforts help to increase the number of trending hashtags during the event. With this information above, I could calculate the mean, median, and mode. The mean was 19.1, the median 10.5, and the mode 82. So, what does the future for social media and research look like? Instead of traditional research engines, consumers will use social media or AL to find information. Instead of celebrities, brands will rely on influence, particularly small influence. Customers will have a more seamless buying experience on social media. As consumers use messages for customer service, brands will turn to chatbots, that is robotics. So, if you have any feedback regarding this video, feel free to ask. This is my email and yeah, thank you for watching.